What's up, guys? Your General and Colonel are back.
What's going on, everybody?
And today we're reviewing Dying Light, the latest game from Techland, the makers of Dead Island. And it's out for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Not PS3 and Xbox 360.
Which originally they started with, I was actually pretty cool as far as to learn, and of course later on, General had told me, I had looked it up, and sure enough, it came out to be that they stopped making it. I guess it just didn't really fit the platforms without it being real buggy, so I know a lot of our fans that are on PS3 and Xbox 360, y'all might be upset, but trust me, I'd rather y'all not get such a broken game, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a reward within itself, because then, you know, sales decline, you're returning it, so it kind of, you know, prevents that.
Anyways, but this game's about a guy named Crane who goes into a city called Haran, where civilization has crumbled, a zombie outbreak has happened, and he has to go and retain a file somehow in there involving something which you won't spoil, and also try to get hands of a guy named Rice, who is like a dictator of some sort, who is very, very evil, and you pretty much want him dead in the beginning of as soon as you meet him in the game. Like, every word that came out of this man's mouth, you were just like, Rice.
But I mean, it really is such a good game. It's crazy because you jump into this world, and it's cool because even after you can free roam, you can do little side quests.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to do, and it's actually a pretty fun game.
Okay.
We actually completed it on co-op mode, which is cool because you can do the campaign yourself. You know, which is, of course, it's fun, but it's on the experience. But at the same time, you can play with your friends. You can complete the missions where your friends are, help them, they can help you.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, it is.
It's one of those games you need to play in co-op.
Definitely.
But single player was fun, and Crane was a pretty good character. Like, he has to do this mission, but you can tell on the inside he's like,
it kind of tears him.
No, what am I doing this? Why am I?
He has that sense of emotion where he's just not sucked. He's caught in doing stuff, but he's not, at the same time, he's not doing it for his own will. But you'll understand, he looks out for people as much as he's trying to look out for himself.
And yeah, I was like, whoa. And then when some stuff happens, which I won't spoil, you're just like, oh my god, no. And also, if you're and also you get to, the combat system's pretty fun. Although you will die a lot if you don't think of your approach. Like, say you have a crowbar and you're like, oh yeah, maybe I'm going to do this. Nope. And then some bunch of zombies come and you're like, okay.
Yeah, it gets pretty hairy pretty quick if you're in a group of zombies, especially the nighttime. The nighttime is probably the worst.
The nighttime.
It is the worst time, if anything. And later on, there's this new breed of zombies, which we won't get into detail about. We will let you guys find out. It sucks. It really does.
Yeah. And also, what else? The parkour in the game.
Wow.
It's really fun. Although at times you have to be careful. You have to be specific while grabbing a ledge, like R1. Like, if you're not careful, you will die.
And it's crazy because you actually see a pointer. It's true, especially if you're doing a lot of the tower missions or really high points. Oh my gosh! It just when you fall off part of the building and you actually land onto another, thankfully before you actually fall to the ground, it's intense. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, you were
taking deep breaths.
You know how when you're on a roller coaster and you're about to go down, like,
that's exactly how it feels.
It's very, yeah. And also some things they say is that the loading screen loads and there's a narration in there, which I know could probably get annoying to some people. Trust us, we know.
My friend is walking, making funny faces at me. I want to flick him in the head very badly. Yeah, he's got the hint. Oh, wait till I get home. Oh, well, he's gonna still get it.
Will you shut up, please? Ah, God. That narration. Sometimes we're not idiots. We know what we're doing.
Where else are they gonna tell us to go?
I don't need to tell you where you need to go. You're heading to Stripes.
Oh. Are you stalking us, narrator?
Oh no, just that cute little short boy next to you.
No, Jason. Like this. Here's what I have to say. Fuck you, narrator.
We're our own people. We have our own voices. We will liberate the narrators. But at the same time, I mean, I guess it's an adverse effect. It kind of throws it into, I guess you could say, like a third person mode. But it's fun. What's cool about it, though, definitely about this game, is it's all first person.
Yeah.
It's really cool. You're not like a 3D character. Everything is in first.
Yeah. A couple complaints I have is like sometimes the parkour you can't grab a ledge that you want, and also, or some weapons you find out. Oh, I need gauze. I need alcohol, and then you come back with the spare batteries, and you're like, "Gee, thanks." But overall, what would you give? I would give this game a 9 out of 10.
Definitely a 9 out of 10. It's a real fun experience. A lot of the pre-orders, if you got to be the zombie mode, that's actually
That's a fun game. But I will say this. Some of the servers are kind of hard to get into and matchmaking facing. But I got into a few, thankfully. But
I'm sure they'll progress it over time if they get enough responses. It's not really too severe like I will say like Battlefield 4. It's not really that severe, but yeah, you might run into some issues, but over time, I'm sure they'll fix it.
Yeah.
So
I give this a 9 out of 10. Just polish your servers, please, Techland. But I think you did a good job here. And also, this game, although it's from the makers of Dead Island, it's not published by Deep Silver. It's published by Warner Brothers Games,
which is actually pretty cool because you know them by funding the Batman games, a lot of the DC, and even the Lego games. So
yeah. So it's like, wow. But yeah. That was our review of Dying Light, and the next one will be Evolve, which we're eager to play. And also, coming in March, I know Jay's Candy Store.
And what we want to let you guys know, any of y'all with, as far as, is it going out to all platforms or just
all platforms?
Generation? There's actually a beta coming out February 3rd, so definitely look forward to that.
Or not. If you want to
playing it,
here, we'll put our names there.
So if you want to join us,
PS4.
Well, more than welcome to join us. We'll jump into a couple games. So.
And don't be a camper. Unless you're on our team, then that's all good.
Don't ruin the experience. It's a beta. I don't want this to happen. Take it to the beta, just don't take it to the full game, please.
Yeah, but if you don't campers, but unless if you're on our team, then that's fine.
You're good. We need all the support we can get.
Yeah, but overall, we're excited, and also if you like what you see, subscribe, and we will see y'all soon. Signing off.